Hello everyone. I'm here to do a review on my Beretta M9A3. I have it in a Safariland holster that's made for the Beretta M9A1, anything with a rail that you put a light on. The light is, it can use different lights. It's adjustable. You undo this, Velcro, it opens up, and whatever light you have on there, you can rewrap it to that light. But it's made for the Beretta M9A3, A1. Yeah. So it is a 32, if I'm reading this right, 3285. It's made for right and left-handed. You just convert this over to the other side where the thumb brake is right here. It came with a mid-ride belt attachment. I took the sorry, the mid-ride off, put a QLS on it to where I can use it. It's getting a little nippy up where I'm at. So, so I put the QLS on it, and I bought a drop leg platform from Blackhawk to mount this on. I put the QLS on that also. So here's my Beretta M9A3. I'm doing this video like fucking fifth time because camera difficulties, battery dying, this and that, kept cutting off, and all kinds of crap was going on. But anyways, these are M9 mags I got for off a guy off Arms List. They're issued mags, GI mags. He was selling them for $5 a piece, so I bought 5 out of the 10. I resprung them with Wolf Springs, got a new follower, put that in there, and yeah, so now on to the pistol. Now on this pistol, I have other videos of my other Berettas that I've had. I got this from wheeling and dealing, horse trading, getting guns, selling guns. A lot of the videos I have now are, I don't have those. My older videos, I don't have those guns at all. There's some on those videos that I wish I would have kept, but through wheeling, dealing, trading to get what I wanted, some had to go. So anyways, so this is my Beretta M9A3. I said I was going to do a video on it. I took the peanut butter barrel out, which has the thread protector and stuff like that, which on that barrel it's pretty slick the way they did it. The thread protector's flush with the barrel, so you don't have to keep taking the thread protector off and putting it back on, taking it off, put it back on when you clean your weapon. So that was pretty cool. But I didn't feel a need to keep the threaded barrel on here because I'm not running a comp or a suppressor. So with that being said, the barrel I wanted was the 92X 92G Elite LTT barrel, or yeah, the 92X barrel in black for this. But Beretta doesn't have those for sale, and it's hard to get them, and so you got to kind of watch the website. Beretta, I don't even think Wilson Combat even sells barrels anymore for Beretta, and Langdon Tactical. I'm sure there's other companies out there that sells Beretta barrels, but the one I wanted was the cut and crowned 4.6 inch barrel instead of the 4.9. So I went with the stainless steel barrel. They had them in stock. I jumped on it. It's an Italian made barrel, and it says it right on there, Beretta stainless steel 9x19, has the Italian markings on it and everything. So it's even serialized, which is weird. So let's get into it. I'm running a TRL-1 HL on this pistol. So I'm going to go over everything that I've done to it. So here's the slide. We're going to start with the slide, and then work my way down. So on the slide, I replaced the front sight with the Ameriglow Spartan front sight because I like the orange, and I'm going to try and get that. There we go, right there, boom. So anyways, it was on there. So I changed that out. I converted it to a G model, which was a pain in the ass because the way this slide is designed, when they made the angle of the slide, because guys were saying, certain individuals were saying that they were, when they would rack the slide, it would engage the safety, decock the gun, and it would stay in safe, and they go to use the gun, you'd have a dead trigger. So on the A3, and I think they did it on the A4 too, they angled it up to where that won't happen. So with that being said, there's an extra little notch on the safety that you have to have a really fine pick or a fine screwdriver and drop that pin down, and you're able to take out the safety and everything to get it converted to a G model. I bought a Wilson Combat Duty Carry spring kit, which in that kit comes with your recoil spring, 2 hammer springs, a 16-14, comes with the firing pin return spring, the ejector spring, and a trigger return spring, which that's silicone coated. So out of that kit, I just used the firing pin return spring, and I used the ejector spring on this, and then I used the 14-pound recoil spring, and I bought a stainless steel guide rod from Beretta. So yeah, here's my barrel. Stainless steel, and it looks sexy. So with that being said, that's the slide. Now on the frame, I did not use the trigger return spring out of that kit, so I do have some extra springs for the gun. So with the M9A3, which you know, you get it with the Vertec. I mean, the 92X is the M9A4 now, which this is considered a legacy model, which they don't make because they make the M9A4, which is all peanut butter colored. It's kind of gross looking, but from somewhat, some people said this has that scar look. So, yeah, I agree. So you get the two flat panels, Vertec, you know, grip panels. You get the overmolded wraparound grip in the kit. You get 2 extra O-rings. You get 3 mags, lock, yeah, and then you get the ammo can, which makes it a little bit cool. So you get 3 17 round mags, but I think in the M9A4 now they put the Medgar 18 round mags with those guns. So Medgar makes the mags for them, which Medgar makes a lot of magazines for a lot of different companies. You'll be surprised. 1911s, Berettas, SIGs, CZ, the list just goes on. You can go on their website and look them up. So on this frame, I went with I ordered the trigger from Langdon Tactical, which is a stainless steel trigger, MP3 coated. Makes it real slick, nice, smooth. Anything with the MP3 coated, you're going to pay a little bit more money. Now I can't remember if this came with the normal mag release or if it did come with the extended mag release, as you can see there. But either way, if it didn't, I put this on. If it did, I didn't. So I saved some money on that. I put the Wilson Combat mag guide on there. And now into the other components of this frame. So I ran with the Langdon Tactical trigger job in a bag. So with that kit, you get the trigger return spring, you get the trigger bar, you get the hammer, sear spring, hammer strut, and a hammer spring. So I ordered the 13-pound hammer spring with this kit. So if you have spare parts and you already did some of this to your gun, they will tell you that when you order the trigger job in a bag, you're going to get all this again, because each part is machined to, or gunsmith to each part. Each part is polished to that part. So in that kit, like I said, you get the trigger return spring, trigger bar, hammer, hammer strut, hammer spring, and sear spring. Not that difficult to install. It's relatively easy once you start playing with it. I did a few of them. You can go back and look at my videos on my Berettas and what I did to those. I have a video on the M9, M9A1, and the M9A1 Compact. I have a video on that, and I have a video on my 92X, and I have a video on my 92X compared to my 92G Elite Langdon Tactical LTT. 92G Elite LTT. Yeah, there we go. So, with that being said, so that's the gun. Here's the trigger pull in double action mode. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Really nice, smooth break. Single action mode. There's your reset. Really smooth. Now, with the M9 mags, they work. They're 15 round mags, but they sit flush. So with your other mags, let me go over here real quick and I'll grab one. these are the mags. I bought a bunch of these because every now and then Beretta would have them on sale. So I bought a bunch of these. I want to say 15 mags, including the M9 mags, right? Yeah. So, and by the way, all my guns are loaded. I'm the only one in the house. I'm in a safe area, so I know how to handle guns. But keep that in mind, though. Accidents fucking happen. So don't think because, you know, oh man, I'm the greatest gun. Shit happens. So with the actual factory mags, which are 17 round mags. So if you use the mag guide, it's real easy to slide in, and you know, it helps. Smash my finger real quick. It helps with the guiding of the mag into the gun. So that's those. And they are the, what do they call them? The PVD coated, whatever, to keep sand and dirt off of them. So this is my battle belt. This is where the magic happens. Now, on this, which I have my echelon in, which I did a video on that. So, like I said, I have that there, and I modified the Black Hawk Omnivore holster. This one is made for the TRL-1, TRL-1 HL, the TRL-2 with light, light laser, and to run the TRL-2, there's a piece in here that you take out because of the laser, and then there's 3 pieces that are right in here that you replace for the thickness of your slide. So with that being said, my Beretta works, and my Glock 19 Gen 5 locks in, and my echelon locks in, and it's cut for optic, so you don't have to worry about that. Which I like this holster, especially if I'm doing a lot of stuff on the range and I'm using, like I said, my Beretta or my Glock or the Echelon or my SIG P220. If I put a light on it, I can use this holster. But with that being said, this is a dedicated Safariland holster specific for my Beretta, where you're able to run, like I said, the TRL lights, Surefire lights, whatever lights. This just unvelcros, opens up, you slide your Beretta in, you can lock it in, and then once it's in there, as you can see in there, it uses these to actually hold the gun in, and they have, you know, tensioner there. You could take this off, move it to this side, take this off, turn it around, and you have a left-handed holster. So I really like this holster. And it's got the hood, and as you can see right there, that's what holds the Beretta in place, and fits in there real nice. I can make it tighter if I want, but as you're drawing, you know, you want it to get in and out easily. So I am gonna do, like I said, I have other videos I am gonna do, like on my SIG P220. I'll do a video on that. It's a special edition. Sweet deal on that gun. I got a sweet deal. So I've always wanted to own a P220. I've owned a few 226s, 228, 229. So the SP2022s, I've had a couple of those. Some 320s, which I did, unfortunately, how I got my Echelon, like I explained in my other video, the Glock 47 and my SIG P220, I actually made money off that when I traded those two in for the Echelon. The P220 right now, with everything going on, I didn't want to take the chance. Don't get me wrong. There's people that have those guns that haven't had no issues whatsoever. None. But in good conscience, I felt that as a duty carry gun, I couldn't trust it going off or not going off, or, you know, I mean, there's still a lot out there going on with the whole trigger debate. There's people that are, you know, what the fuck. So I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'm having some technical difficulties with my camera. It's shutting off on me, and I wanted to get this video out, and it seems like it doesn't like the Beretta M9A3. I don't know why, but so with that being said, I am going to leave you with that, and yeah. Because I'm going to edit this and everything like that. So hit like, subscribe, share. Like I said before, I'm getting my Radiant Arms, Radiant afterburner barrel with the afterburner barrel and the ramjet. The ramjet barrel with the afterburner compensator today for my Glock 19. So I'll do a video on that maybe tomorrow or something. So with that being said, I'm going to leave you with that, and I'll bring up other videos as well. But if you'd like to check out my other Beretta videos, they're in my video thingy. So thanks for watching. Thanks for people subscribing. If you want to see any other content, hit me up on the bottom. I'll see what I can do to make that content. So I'm gonna have to go. That's my girl dog, and yeah, she's meeting. Ain't that right, boy? Come here. Come here, Levi. Why you being mean? Huh? What? And there she is, Miss Whiny Butt. Alright, so, like I said, tell him bye. Tell him bye, Levi. Good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. So, with that being said, I'm going to leave you with that. And hit like, subscribe, share, and See you in the next video, hopefully, if I can get this squared away.